All right, y'all. Welcome back to the StatDaddyPodcast, episode 3. My name is Zacc, and I'll be your host this evening. So first off, I just want to say shout out to Chaz. We were actually already recording this episode, got about 30 minutes in. And yeah, his computer just like straight up stopped working. Like, just didn't work at all. But yeah, so unfortunately, he's fixing it right now. Told me just to run the show without him, so we out here. The show must go on. I wish he could be a part of the draft right now, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, today's episode we're gonna be doing a Superflex PPR fantasy football mock draft. Uh, we're gonna be using the Sleeper app to do so, and yeah, straight up. So league settings are gonna be PPR. That's what we're gonna be assuming that it is. It wouldn't let me select like a PPR Superflex league for some reason, or 2QB, whatever the hell. So that's that. It is what it is. But we can use our imaginations. But yeah, two running back, two wide receiver, one quarterback, one tight end, two flex spots, and then one super flex spot as well. Total of 9 positions. In some of my super flex leagues, that's how we do it. Some like one of them has defenses still. I don't think it's necessary for drafts because or for mock drafts I should say, because defenses, whatever, they're defenses. But yeah, without further ado, we are going to hop right into it. Sorry guys, little bummed out, that it wasn't working. It's not working for my boy Chaz. But yeah, we're gonna be hopping right in. So yeah, let me go ahead and just share lay screen. And just boop boop boom ski. Yeah, we're in it. We are in it. So yeah, reason why it says and Chazzy's because we were doing one already, but hey, it is what it is. That is what it is, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just so I have the number one spot claimed. That's what I randomly got last time. But just for all intents and purposes, let's just go to draft settings, draft order. I'm just gonna hit randomize one more time, and we got the 6th pick. So sick. Go ahead and start this baby up. Let's just get right into it. Yes, I am sure. Wow.
Wow.
Shit, that's fucking annoying. I'm gonna mute that shit. But oh wow, okay, so I mean, shit, guys. I mean, we're just gonna start off by saying the consensus number one overall pick for super flex fantasy football league is gonna be Josh Allen. Uh, I have him, Justin Herbert, then Jonathan Taylor in my rankings, followed by Christian McCaffrey, and you know it's looking like at the 6th pick I'm going to be able to get my boy Christian. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Starting off a draft with Christian McCaffrey, yeah, I'll take him. Yes, please. But yeah, let's just see how the board shakes out. Normally for like a super flex league, I like to try to get at least like one guaranteed baller, I should just say, just flat out in the first round. Whether that's going to be a Jonathan Taylor, a Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Austin Eckler, somebody like that. Teammate is lucky enough to get Cooper Kupp and Austin Eckler, but it is what it is. So looking at the board, I kind of want to take a quarterback. But there's such good value in other positions still on the board. Let's see, how many quarterbacks have gone off the board already? 5, 6? 6 are off the board already. So I'm going to probably be at a positional disadvantage. But with the wide receivers that are here right now, it's so hard not to take Jamar, Dalvin. Oof. Damn. Well, let's look at what sleepers talking about as far as it comes to Jamar Chase. Headed for more slot work. I don't know, man. I don't feel fuck. I really like Jamar, but let's go ahead and lock up Dalvin. I mean, Dalvin Cook is the fifth in regular, drafts. Dalvin Cook is my fifth guy on the board. So yeah, since I didn't necessarily get one of the quarterbacks I wanted right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my guy, Trey Lance. I believe the rushing upside for my boy is real, and yeah, I really like the chances of Trey Lance finishing in the top 10 QBs this season. I mean, his floor alone. I talked about it yesterday in my video, the train wreck of an episode I had then. I also, StreamYard hasn't been the kindest to me the last couple of days, but yeah, I really like Trey Lance because anybody who is going to be rushing, who's a quarterback who's going to be rushing more than 11, 12 times a game has such a safe floor that like it's for fantasy football, it's hard not to like get excited about him. Maybe like for this season, he isn't necessarily the best player ever. You know what I mean? Like real life NFL football, but for fantasy football, Trey Lance's floor is pretty solidified, pretty high. And his ceiling, I mean, if he's connected on deep bombs to like Ayuk, Debo Samuel's catching short routes and taking them to the house, Trey Lance is going to be nice. Not to mention with Kittle on the field as well. It's going to be a fun season. But yeah, so I already have two pretty, I got some heavy hitters at the running back position already. Injury concerns, yeah, Christian McCaffrey and Dalvin, they both miss at least 3 games a season, but it's okay. It's a-okay. There's still some dogs at the running back position, but I'm gonna go ahead and lock up a wide receiver. Mike Evans, man. I've said in the past to never trust Mike Evans, but hey, Mike Evans in the 4th round, be my wide receiver 1, gonna be absolutely funneled targets this season. So here, this is my dilemma now. So since I took a quarterback in the 3rd round, I should probably take one a little earlier than I normally do. I usually try to hit the 7th, 8th round for quarterbacks when it comes to Superflex leagues. But there's 2 guys that I really like on the board still. It's kind of silly to even consider one of them. So right now I'm deciding between Travis Etienne. I truly do believe that Travis Etienne is going to be an absolute dog this season. I think he's locked up all the important touches. And what I mean by that is I feel like he's going to be in 2-minute drills, 4-minute drills. He's going to get a majority of the passing work. And in the preseason, I talked about last video, which was yesterday's episode I recorded. Travis Etienne was out there on the field 22 of the 25 snaps that Trevor Lawrence was. And boy, he was getting pretty busy. He was getting pretty busy. And yeah, I think that their connection is going to be unreal this season. Best case scenario, he gets the majority of the work out there in Jacksonville. Do I think he's going to be a workhorse? No. I still think James Robinson is going to be a factor for sure in this backfield. But with that being said, at the worst, I see it being like a 50-50 split with all the valuable, passing work, touches going to Travis Etienne. But with that being said, we're going to see if Travis can fall to us in the next round because I'm going to be locking up my guy, Michael Pittman Jr. So, Kirk Cousins just went. That was somebody else I was also looking at. Etienne's gone too. Okay. But no, so yeah, Michael Pittman, we're just going to talk about him for a sec too. Last season, no, I don't want to change. Can I? Yeah, show player card real quick. Yeah, let's show the player card. My boy Michael Pittman last season was putting up some pretty fucking good stats. How do I? Oh shit! I just went out of the. Oh my god! I'm such a boomer. So yeah, let's see. Such a sleeper. Your website's kind of fucking trash, dog. You're fucking trash. But last season put up 237 PPR points. I mean, 130 targets, 1,000, almost 1,100 yards, 88 catches, 6 tutties, and that was with Carson Wentz throwing the ball. I know Carson Wentz, you know, a lot of people are hating on Carson Wentz. I don't think he did as bad as people would like you to, believe last season. But with that being said, Matt Ryan is definitely a huge upgrade for the boy. Definitely a huge upgrade for the boy. So I think, with Matt Ryan taking the helm, I know this is still going to be a really run-heavy offense, but I think Matt Ryan's going to, increase the possible ceiling of Michael Pittman. So to be getting him down here in the 5th round, locking up wide receiver 2 for my team, I'd normally be comfortable in a redraft league with one quarterback taking him as my wide receiver 1. So yeah, I'm confident and really, really excited about that pick. With that being said, I, for some reason, still have the timer on and have 15 seconds left to pick. Shit. Do I go quarterback at the moment? I feel like Matt Ryan's probably going to go before I can take him again, but we're going to try to wait if possible. Oh, shit. I was trying to. Okay, cool. Why not? Matt Ryan. I took him anyway. Fuck it. Got pause draft? Yeah, I can pause draft. Draft settings. Just for all intents and purposes. Where's the timer? I'm not drafting with Chaz, so there's not really a necessity for a timer. Not that like Chaz drafts slow, but more of a. So yeah, can we revert? We're gonna just revert this real quick. Remove player, remove player, remove player, remove player, remove player, remove player, remove player. So yeah. So now that we don't have like a time constraint, it's so silly why I still even had that on. But yeah, see Matt Ryan, obviously a dog. Maybe I'll even still take him right here, and that was super unnecessary, but fuck it. I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait on Chaboy for a little while. Oh my God, yeah. So they already have their quarterbacks locked up. Team 3 still looking for a second. I think Team 8 still has yet to take a quarterback. Jesus. Yeah, Team 10 might. Yeah, so I feel like Matt Ryan could potentially be there as long as Team 3 doesn't take him with either of their next 2 picks. So I'm going to go ahead and take that chance because there are still a lot of guys down here that I do like, especially as my quarterback 2 for a Superflex league. Jameis Winston, I feel like, is super, super, super underrated. Why does he have a star? Is that somebody that I had last season I was looking at? Yeah, but not only him, my boy Davis Mills is still here. I feel like he's fine for a second quarterback, honestly. Let's see. Just gonna Ryan Tannehill. I don't see you making too much noise this season. I'm sorry, brother. Trevor Lawrence too. I mean, if I'm high on ETN and him having a great connection, especially in the pass game, then there's no reason why I should really be fading Trevor Lawrence, especially with him having weapons like Zay Jones. I know it's not the first person I should probably name. Probably should have named Christian Kirk or Marvin Jones before. But Zay Jones had a pretty nice breakout with the Raiders, like I talked about in the last episode. Has the potential to be that wide receiver 3 for show in this offense, maybe even wide receiver 2 by season's end if things start to fall his way. But yeah, let's take a look at the running backs real quick as well. Who's still here? A couple guys really like. AJ Dillon. I think he's gonna be an absolute dog this season. Kenneth Walker. He's having some health issues right now. Don't know if it's necessarily the smartest decision to be drafting him. But Rashad Penny. I mean, he should be shooting up draft boards if Kenneth Walker isn't good to go by season start. Damian Pierce, my man slandered, underrated. If he didn't get hurt his senior season, he would have been a way higher draft pick in this last NFL draft. Yeah, I mean, do I just go for Darren Waller? Do I just lock him up now? I mean, I feel like it's not necessarily a bad pick. Oh, he's having hammy issues. Says that he's back on the field now. You know what? I like a lot of the different tight ends that are in this draft this season, or they're going later in fantasy football drafts this season. So I don't mind, necessarily waiting at the position, but maybe in like an actual league, I would take Darren Waller right here. Like he's not a bad pick by any means. ADP is usually 48. Get him at the 65. Yeah, none of the running backs are really sticking out to me right now. I only have 2, though. And there are some fucking dogs at wide receiver still. So I honestly should wait on wide receiver, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, quarterbacks are going to be kind of shaky. So, oh my God. But yeah, I can wait like a full round on those guys. All right. Screw it. I'm going for it. Take your guys. We'll go ahead and lock up my boy, Skiritar. And why is the draft not moving now? Do I have to pause draft? Resume draft? Yo, there's always something, right? There's always something whenever I'm trying to record, trying to do anything. Hey, like I say, right? No excuses. Fuck it, we ball. So yeah, Darren Waller went right there. Probably should have took him, but like I said, I like a lot of the later round tight ends anyway. And what do you know? A lot of the guys that Marquise Brown, I was looking at him. I think he's going to eat in Arizona. But shit, yeah. So we got 15. We're halfway through. I just took 3 straight wide receivers. I should probably lock up another running back at the moment. Kind of knowing how to put a timer back on just for that to start kicking. So do I go for a running? Yeah, I'm a fuck it. We're pulling the trigger. AJ Dillon, welcome to the squad, brother. Welcome to the squad. Matt Ryan just went there as well. Tila, Tua, Cortland. See, these are all not Judy. I'm actually shocked that Judy went ahead of Sutton, but Tila, Matt Ryan, Sutton, all great picks. Even Mike Williams, especially in the 8th round. I know it's like it's a Superflex league, but still. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna say screw it. I'm gonna take Jameis Winston. He has all the weapons around him this season to where he could actually really make some noise. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go Jameis Winston. My guy Brandon Cooks, love him to death. He just went. Allen Robinson is actually another great value this season. But who are we going to take now? I got 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers. I got my super flex and my starter locked up. Both are kind of on the iffy end, so maybe I'll take another quarterback at the very end just to ensure the position getting locked up. Still a lot of running backs I like. Going towards the bottom right there. Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman's probably going to be my pick. With Michael Thomas is there too. So yeah, right now, Brandon Ayuk is down. There's so many different guys, especially in like a super flex league. Like there's so many different guys that are just phenomenal. I would not mind having on my team. Gonna go ahead and just go for Bateman. He has less competition than Thomas, and that's pretty much the only reason why I'm taking him over him. Taking Bateman over Thomas at the moment. Zach Ertz was actually the tight end I was targeting for this moment for the 10th round. There's still some value at wide receiver, so I'm gonna go ahead. We can still wait. You can still wait a little bit at running back as well. My guys, Rashad Penny, Ramondre Stevenson, are still here. Kareem Hunt should eat this season as well, but I just don't want anything to do with any Browns players this season. They're probably going to be a great offense regardless because they have just so many weapons, whether Deshaun or Brissett is playing. Do I just go for another dog? An absolute dog? All right, yeah, I'm going to go for – oh, no. Yeah, he should have I don't know why I'm overthinking this. Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is an absolute dog, absolute animal. Have no question. No matter who's throwing him the ball, I mean, he's gonna eat. He's gonna get his. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. I'm actually happy that Chase Edmonds went right here because the 3 running backs I was still kind of considering to take this deep in the draft were Rashad Penny, especially since Kenneth Walker is having some health issues. Chase Edmonds, because he's going to get all the important or supposedly should get all the third down work. Should be in there in for the 2 and 4 minute drills. But I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the trigger now. I'm gonna take Ramondre. I love Ramondre Stevenson this season. If you watched either of my videos that I've already posted about this season, you will know that I am very high on the man. I think he wins over the number one job in the Patriots backfield by midseason. And on top of that, James White just retired. So my boy should be eating all season long. Kadarius Toney's still down here. Whenever Kadarius Toney is healthy, he's a fucking threat and a half. Go ahead and mark Njoku. I'll probably take him with my last round pick. Kadarius Toney should be going off the board any moment. Do I take Damian? Might have to take Damian. Yeah, Davis Mills is still here. How many more rounds do we have? We got three more rounds after this one. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to just make sure I have the best potential running backs that I can get with how the draft board has fallen to me. Nyheim Hines is such a value in drafts this season. I think he's going to repeat what he did 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago, where he was just all over the field, running routes, catching passes, making shit shake. I still don't have a tight end. I'm still going to wait. I'm just going to take Njoku, and I'll just, in theory, stream for this league if this was an actual league. But yeah, Kadarius Toney, when he's on the field, he's such a problem. I don't have any faith in Daniel Jones, but I do have faith that when Kadarius Toney is healthy, he will be an absolute problem. This is a hot take, but I think he's the second hardest person to tackle in the open field besides Lamar Jackson in the league whenever he's shaken free. So take that however you will. I really like Kadarius Toney this season. Or I just as a talent, maybe not necessarily even this season because he's already kind of getting banged up a little bit, but Davis Mills is still down here, ADP. Got 2 more picks I need to make. Still need a tight end as well. But we're going to go ahead and lock up that quarterback position because I really don't see anybody taking my tight end that I'm looking for, taking Njoku. So, cool. So, yeah. I mean, they just paid the man out. If it works out, cool. If not, oh well. Tyler Higbee, he's kind of injured right now, so I'm not really too sure about. Oh shit! Sorry about that, y'all. Not too sure about if I would take him or not at the moment. But yeah, I like Tyler Higbee, and I really do like Njoku as just like late round flyers. Nah, we're not gonna convert it into a league. But what I will do is go ahead and just kind of look at the teams, kind of look at how the board has shaken out, how everything has landed for us. We're gonna check out some of these other teams as well. Right off the bat, I really like the first 3 picks of Team 1. Really strong in the quarterback department. Stephon Diggs, absolute animal, wide receiver 1. Breece Hall, though. Breece Hall this season, I'm very nervous about. I feel like Michael Carter and him are going to split way more carries than people anticipate. Michael Carter is like the trusted back in this Jets offense already. I understand that Breece Hall was, quite a high pick in the draft, second round capital. But I don't know. I don't want to fall victim to the whole like talent thing, remember Clyde Edwards-Helaire when he got drafted? He was going like first round on a lot of drafts. Everyone thought he was going to be the next big thing, blah, 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 and he ended up just kind of stinking up the place, especially for that first round ADP. But Breece Hall, like there's so many guys. Look at who's gone after him. Ezekiel Elliott, who in my opinion has that backfield locked up. I mean, Tony Pollard, yes, he can be annoying. But Tony Pollard hasn't done anything to prove himself or say like, hey, this is going to be my backfield, or else I feel like they would have already started siphoning off some of Zeke's carries. And on top of that, Zeke was injured last season and still putting up decent numbers. So I feel like Zeke is a great value, especially if he's going to be going later in drafts. Like I said, this is a Superflex league, so their quarterbacks are at a premium, which caused a lot of the board to shift, unlike normal redraft 1 quarterback leagues. But yeah, Zeke Elliott, great pick. So yeah, actually, let's take a look at this team. So team 3, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Hurts. Love Jalen Hurts as a this season. I think he's going to be great for fantasy football. Devontae Adams. I mean, it's Devontae Adams. You can't really go wrong. I really like the quarterbacks. All right, this is where we start to get kind of shaky. Okay, I love St. Brown here. I love Thielen here. Hawkinsox, can't really go wrong. He's, has just as good of a chance as any tight end to do, end up in the top 5 this season. Justin Fields, I'm really unsure about him. There's just so much stuff going on in Chicago. Just so much drama going on in Chicago. I don't know how I feel about that. DK Metcalf, obviously, he's a dog. He's a dog. Let's not get that misconstrued. But Geno Smith throwing him the ball, Drew Lock throwing him the ball, obviously he's going to have his plays, but I'm not too sure about it. But the rest of the draft up until the 13th pick, I'm digging it. I don't know about the Pat Freiermuth pick right here, but Christian Kirk, Naheem Hines, love me that. Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, great back-to-back quarterback selection from this auto-generating team. AJ Brown, DJ Moore, okay, not too shabby. James Conner as your running back 1. I'm not the highest person on James Conner, but a lot of people do like him and like what he could bring to the table this season. I just excuse me. Sippeth some of my coffeeth. But yeah, I'm not the highest on him this season. It's not that I don't like the guy. It's just he's not my favorite. I don't know. Like I would have taken, like I said, Zacc or Fournette or somebody else instead of him. Even ETN up here. Like I'm very high on ETN this season. I get that, but still. Wide receivers are all dogs though. I mean, come on, let's not get it twisted. Allen Robinson is your wide receiver 3 or flex play. Juju Smith. Kareem Hunt's going to eat. Penny's going to eat. Moore, Landry, Kenneth Gainwell. A lot of people like Cole Kmet as a sleeper tight end this season. Yeah, not too shabby. I did pass on Jamar Chase. I was really considering taking him right here, as my second pick. I was between Mixon, Cook, and him, but I'm happy I took who I did. I'm happy I got Dalvin. I'm just going to look at my team right now. So the potential lineup that I would be rocking with is a Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook in my RB 1 and 2 slots, Trey Lance in my quarterback slot, have Mike Evans, Michael Pittman as my wide receivers 1 and 2, Jameis Winston in my Superflex, and then a combination of legitimately any of these gentlemen right here: Dameon Pierce, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore, AJ Dillon. Like any of those guys could on any given week be in my flex position as well. I really like how my draft turned out. Kadarius Toney, if he's healthy, is a freaking problem. I mean, he almost had 200 yards that one game as a rookie. He had 10 catches, 189 yards, a touchdown or 2. Like he's shown flashes that he could be that guy. Like that's a guy. So yeah, honestly, I love my draft, obviously, because I'm the one who drafted it. Let's look over just a couple more of these teams. Derek Carr and Matt Ryan as your quarterbacks 1 and 2 in a Superflex league. Especially whenever we kind of wait on quarterbacks. It's not the worst in the world. Not the biggest fan of the Kittle pick right here. Not because I'm down on George Kittle, but just for the fact that if you're gonna go quarterbacks the next 2 picks, it's kind of hurts you as far as value you could have gotten. I don't know, taking ETN right here instead and having him be your running back 2 instead of having to rely on Tony Pollard. Yeah, a lot of guys in committees down here are just backups. Yeah, I don't know about that. So his running backs are pretty ugly. Mike Williams, though, is your wide receiver 4. Not too shabby by any means. I didn't even notice that they took Team 9 took both the wide receivers for Denver. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, I like my draft a lot. I think it's my favorite team out of all the ones that are up here on the board. Can I zoom out? Is that possible? Can I zoom out right here? How do I? Here comes the old boomer. Might be kind of hard to see, but yeah. Tell me who you guys. Tell me which team is your favorite personally. I'm gonna do the slight scroll down. Yeah, like I said, I'm really messing with my team a lot. Really messing with my team a lot. Yeah, but with that being said, shit, there goes the Superflex draft. Should I do another? Should I do another draft, just like a one quarterback one, just to say that this episode was chock full of action and excitement? Let me see. Let me see if Chaz is see if he can hop back in here and rate my team. How's it working right now? So yeah, let's see if he responds. I'll actually change. I'll change the name. Oh shit, I can't. Can I? That's really fucking bright. Jesus. Whatever. I'm starting to do too much at the moment now. Doing way too much at the moment. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and just click back on here. Sorry. Yeah. I think I'm going to stop sharing my screen because that's just the issue apparently. Cool. All right, well, shit. I guess that was the end of the mock draft. Kind of a anticlimactic ending to have, but just to go over it again, I believe I had Christian McCaffrey my first pick, second pick Dalvin Cook, third pick. I can't even remember who the fuck my third pick was. What was my third pick again? It was a dog, right? Of course, I took a dog. Trey Lance. Fourth pick, Mike Evans. Fifth pick, Michael Pittman. Sixth pick, Terry McScorin, dude. Scary Terry. Go ahead and slot 6. Oh, perfect. This actually be the perfect way to display it. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a fucking boomer, mate. Go ahead and zoom back in real quick. Shit, nah, it's not even, fuck it. Fuck it. Jesus Christ, Sleeper, your app is ass on the fucking laptop. All right, y'all, but yeah, whatever. That's going to be the end of it. Unless I can figure it out real quick. Nope. Yeah. See, just going back into it. I apologize about that, guys. Sorry. Christian McCaffrey, first overall pick. Dalvin Cook, second overall pick. Trey Lance, third. Michael Evans in the fourth. Michael Pittman in the fifth. Scary Terry in the sixth. A.J. Dillon in the seventh. Jameis Winston in the eighth. Rashad Bateman in the ninth. Elijah Moore in the 10th. Ramondre in the 11th. Damian Pierce in the 12th. Kadarius Toney in the 13th. Davis Mills in the 14th. And Njoku with my Mr. Irrelevant pick. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this episode, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. If you want to hear me talk about or ramble, get some crazy takes out there about any certain topics, go ahead and comment them down below or hit me up on Instagram. My link tree will be in the description of this video /pod. So be sure to click that if you want to come see what I'm up to, or, continue watching the episode on like a different platform or something. I don't know why anybody would do that. I don't know why anybody would watch me for 35 minutes anyway. But yeah, appreciate all the love and support I've been getting. Only averaging, 10 to 20 views so far, but for the people that have been giving me feedback, much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully next episode, Chaz's computer won't shit the bed. But yeah, guys, take it easy. Peace, love.